Hello, my lovely Capricorns. It's Misty Dawn with Dawnsdivinetarot, here to bring you your love reading that's going to span from about today to the middle of July 2018. This is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is a general reading, and I'm already seeing like several different storylines here. So follow what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. If you would like a personal and private reading, we can look at, exactly what you're going through. And it's not confusing. It'll be just for you. So you can send me an email. I can't talk today. Send me an email at dawnsdivinetarot@gmail.com. And I'll have that below. And we can set up a private reading. I have some good specials going on right now. So I am filming in my room. So I'm sorry. My bedspread is apparently extremely wrinkly. I didn't realize that until I started filming. But whatever. All right. It's the quietest place today, so that's where we're gonna go. So right now I see you all single, and if you're partnered, then this reading probably isn't for you, because I'm not really seeing that here. I'm seeing this for those single Capricorns. You're happy though. You're surrounded by abundance. You don't need anybody. You're healthy. You're doing your thing. Maybe focusing a lot on finances or school. You have your stuff together. You're doing really well. All right. But I also see you, wanting to communicate and offer love. Sending out your heart to somebody. But at the same time, you may have two people around who you're interested in. The Two of Swords can talk about planning for the next move, picking, choosing, who do I really want to be with? I'm happy doing my thing, and then I have both of these people come into my, world, and, I kind of shook me up. I need to figure out what to do. It's like you want to be with somebody, even though it's definitely not a need. Like, you're totally happy and doing your own thing, but there is definitely this, this desire to have that connection. All right. Okay. So, you're the Knight of Pentacles, lots of, Earth here. Of course, you're an Earth sign. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving knight. You could have met an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, who you are considering going after, but you're moving very slowly, cautiously, taking your time. You're not rushing anything, right? This person, you could have two air signs around, or you could have met this person and they quickly come to your, come into your esteem, and they become a king or a queen rather, quickly. But it could also be that this person is surrounded with, negativity, not a great communicator, not emotionally available, kind of immature. So just be very wary if you're dealing with an air sign and you believe they have those qualities. All right. Now, they do care about you though, Page of Cups, but it's, you have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. All right. But at the same time, this person is loving you from afar, and they're wanting to send you, communications of love, but they feel trapped in some kind of situation. So it definitely could be that this other person who is interested in you may already be coupled, and they feel like they can't walk away from that partnership to give you the love that you Capricorns need. But the Eight of Swords is always an illusion. No one is ever trapped, right? But they do want to make you a love offer, okay? Most definitely. But there's just something that's holding them back. I don't feel like you're partnered, though. I definitely feel like you guys are the single ones, and they're the ones who are, maybe they're not partnered with somebody else. Maybe they are just, paralyzed by their own, fear of intimacy, and they don't want to get into a relationship with you. Or maybe you guys are at a distance, and so that's kind of a hindrance, and you could be sending messages back and forth, but, it's like they want you and they want to go after it, but there's something that's holding them back from fully doing it. Okay. And now we have, one of the obstacles that we're dealing with is this King of Swords energy. This person that you're dealing with, I don't know if you're going after this person or if they're going after you. For those of you that are dealing with a an air sign, but this person is just not emotionally available. They're not taking, they're not taking the cup. And it's a nice cup. I mean, it's held by the heavens, right? But they're walking away from the connection, or you're walking away from the connection. I definitely feel like for those of you dealing with air signs, it does not look extremely positive with the air sign. But of course, this is general, so, that's not going to be the case for everyone. But this person seems to not be taking or offering love, Either you leave them lonely or they leave you lonely. And because of that, there's secrets. That's one reason they're not, they're not giving you what you need. They're not, being there for you. They've got some kind of secrets they're hiding, And it could be you're dealing with Pisces or Scorpio. I definitely see that energy here too. The Moon card definitely can be Pisces energy, but here, in the how to overcome obstacles, I think it's just about, using your intuition to see things clearly, waiting for the right time, healing. And there are definitely things that you don't know. I mean, we have death here, so there's some kind of ending that's happening. And then we have the 5 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, and that talks about, arguments, having to defend yourself, feeling like you were backstabbed. So I don't know if this energy came from a water sign or an air sign, but I definitely see those, in prominent positions in your reading today. But there's something that came to an end because secrets, and somebody felt like had to defend themselves. Like one person was defending themselves and the other person was just, throwing stones. All right. I feel like you guys meet a fire sign though. Some of you. I know this is a lot of people in a reading, right? Generals are so much fun like that. We have the Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, the Emperor. It could be an Aries. We have your energy here, the Devil. It also can talk about, toxicity. I feel like you're waiting for somebody from afar. So it could be this air sign who isn't negative. Some of you might be dealing with positive air sign, and you're waiting for them to come in and they want to offer love to you. They're offering very passionate communication. Some of you guys are meeting a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sag, and you're hearing from them, and they could also be at a distance. Oops, sorry. But I have 3, 4 people at the end, 5 people at the end. So this is definitely a general reading speaking to multiple people. But, some of you guys are waiting for a water sign from afar. Some of you guys are waiting on a fire sign from afar. Some of you guys are waiting for an air sign from afar. But there's definitely passionate communication. It looks really good. We have the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. This could be a King of Wands, and the Emperor and the King of Wands can represent the same person. Page of Wands could be somebody new coming in. You may have, some of you may have, you may meet a new fire sign. But there's definitely an offer here with the King of Cups. It doesn't just need to be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It could be that you have, somebody coming in who can really offer you love, a very mature, love. But at the same time, it's still like you guys are at a distance. So I'm seeing these possibilities, and I'm seeing this, the availability things coming up, but I'm not seeing anything develop just yet within, this connection with this person that you're meeting this month. I definitely know you have love offers coming your way for sure, but I feel like it's just at the beginning stage. And I feel like that's because somebody is at a distance, to be honest with you, and you're kind of waiting to bring it together. All right. Ooh, let's go over here and look at your angel cards. So we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. But we also have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, the Devil card can definitely be you, right? And the Devil card was over here in the tarot reading. But can also talk about toxicities and be this codependency card. So just be very wary if you're, hanging out with someone and they're, emotionally toxic. Like they're not emotionally available. They're not being honest with you. They may have other people around. So just be very wary about that. And it could be who you're dealing with or who you're wanting does have other people around. The Page of Cups in this deck does talk about, you know, menage a trois, third-party situations, blah, blah, blah. And we do have a lot of people here. So just be very careful, you know, use your intuition. We know that there are things that are hiding, but you know, open yourself up. Just, you know, really listen to what they're saying, really seeing how they treat you, to see if you want to start anything. But I'm not seeing you start anything right now with this person, so that might be a good thing. Because we do have deception here. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship and unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So you might find out something about somebody and feel like you need to defend yourself, or they're defending themselves, and you know, you guys get into some kind of argument and you end things with the Death card over here and the Five of Swords and the Moon. But you know, there's one of these relationships for some of you that is just too difficult. I feel like it's with that air sign. All right. But you have, you know, worth waiting for. You know, divine timing is at work in your love life. And I believe that's referring to a fire sign, a new fire sign that's coming in for you. Yeah. All right. So I think that's all I want to say. It's, you know, a lot of story in a little reading because it is general. So I'm sorry if it sounded a little all over the place, but definitely email me at dawnsdivinetarot@gmail.com and we can set you up with a private reading. And thanks guys for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Much love to you all and have a wonderful July.